We are dealing with the CARO Company Auditor Report Order 2020. Okay, there are the 21 clauses in the CARO. First of all, CARO is applicable to each and every company, including the foreign company. But we have the code SBAPO. S is nothing but small company, not applicable, and B is nothing but banking company, not applicable. Insurance company is not applicable. SBAPO. P is nothing but a private limited company, not being a subsidiary and holding of the public limited company, and the paid up capital and reserves and surplus is less than or equal to 1 share as in the balance sheet date, and paid up capital is less than or equal to one share. Paid up capital equal to less than or equal to 1 share, and the borrowing is less than or equal to 1 share, and the turnover is less than or equal to 10. Okay, paid up capital 1 share, borrowing 1 share, and turnover is 10. Is not applicable. First of all, S is nothing but first of all small company, not applicable. B, nothing but banking company, insurance company. Section 8 company, SBI, P private limited company, PO 1% company, and Section 8 company is not applicable. Okay. Actually, there are the 21 clauses to be reported. We go with the summary. First of all, property, plant, equipment deals with the clause 1. Okay, clause 1. And next one we go with the what's the inventory? Clause 2. Inventory is a clause 2. And clause 3 is nothing but investments and guarantees, securities, loans, advances given by the company. First, property, plant, equipment. Second, inventory. Third, loans and advances given by the company. Fourth is nothing but loans and advances, other loans and investments and guarantee made by the company. It's a third one is given by the company. It's made by the company. Okay, and the fifth one is nothing but deposits, acceptance of the deposits, and sixth one is nothing but maintenance of cost record, and seventh one is nothing but statutory dues. Statutory due may be disputed, and eighth one is nothing but undisclosed income. Eighth one is undisclosed income. Ninth one is repayment of loans. 10th one is utilization of the funds and FPO. And 11th one is nothing but reporting of the frauds, and 12th one is nothing but the company. 13th one is related party transactions. 14th one internal audit systems, and 15th one non-cash transaction, and 16th one is nothing but non-banking financial institutions. 17th one is nothing but cash losses, and 18th one is nothing but resignation of the auditor, and 18 and 19 information about the financial assets and financial liabilities. 19th and 20 is nothing but unspent CSR amount, and 21 is nothing but qualification adverse report on the adverse report in case of the consolidated financial statements. Okay. Clauses, section nothing but clause 4, provisions of section 185, 186 in the respect of the loans and advances, guarantee and security. Okay, 185 important. And next, if you go with the clause 11, fraud reporting, whether the fraud has been any fraud by the company or any fraud on a company has been notified, reported during the year. If yes, what is the nature and amount of the fraud? If whether any report under section 143 has been filed by the auditor in form ADT4, and whether auditor has considered a whistleblower